In this video, we will discuss how an awardee can submit a payment request against an approved project. To do this, we will log in to the portal as an awardee. We will see the For Awardee dropdown. This dropdown appears when there is an approved project tied to this login or this organization. We'll then select Payment Requests from the dropdown and we'll be taken to Payment Requests. Here we can see views of any payment requests, filter views of any payment requests that we have, dependent on the project that is specified and our organization that we're in. I can see draft. I can go to see any payment requests in a draft state. I can then toggle through, see if I have any submitted, which I do not. But I can see any status that was here. From here, we're going to create a new payment request. To do this, we will click Create. It'll then open up a payment request page where we can specify the project that we are requesting a payment for. Under this project, we can select these show me all approved projects here. We can click Select. Then I can see the expenditure request start and end date. This can be any date range, monthly, weekly, daily. It is under your discretion. For this, we're going to do for the week of the 22nd, and then we'll click Save. From there, while it's saving, what will happen is once it's done, the amount field will appear blank as we have not inputted anything that we are requesting payment for just yet. We will then see a subgrid for details. This will show us any payment that we are requesting for a specific budget item and the amount that we're requesting for it. So let's go ahead and create a payment request detail for a certain budget item. We can do this by clicking Create. We then will specify what budget item we are requesting funding or payments for. If I select this magnifying glass, I can then see I have two budget items here, training and travel. We're going to do training. We're requesting budget payments from here. I can then click Select. What will then happen here on the left-hand side is I can see the budget amount tied to this budget item, as well as any payment that has already been submitted for it. So on here, I can specify the amount that I am requesting. To note, if I put in a value greater than the budget amount, I will receive an error that says make sure the budget amount has not been exceeded. So in this case, we're going to request $5,000 here. Okay. We'll see that total payment amount is set to $5,000, and then I can click Create. From here, a new page will load down here for supporting documentation that I can input. Supporting documentation, if I have any specific document types, I can add that here by clicking Create. So we'll do that. We'll click Create. On the first field, document type, we can select the document type that we are uploading. This is specific for payment requests, so whether it be purchase orders, invoices, payroll registers, or proof of payment. I can select one and click Select here. I can then input the description. Facility. And then I can attach a file. So I can click Choose File, and I can attach any file, whether it be PDF, a Word document, an Excel document, any other file types. Once I upload that file, I can then click Submit. That will then show as supporting documentation here with a received date. If I have another document to upload for this specific budget item and amount, I can do that by clicking Create. Otherwise, if this is everything, I can click Submit. And then OK. Once I do that, if there are any more payment requests that I am adding, whether it be for another budget item, I can click Create here and I can add that in. If nothing else is needed, all I need to do to now submit this request will be to scroll down here and click Submit Request. By doing this, clicking Proceed, It'll then refresh the page, take me back to the payment request view here. And in my view, I will see my submitted payment request.